What's good, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another episode of the My Player Career Mode. Today, obviously, we're still in Season 2, the second episode of Season 2. We're still transfer listed, trying to get a move away from this Derby County side after we stuck in the Championship for another year. Unfortunately, like I said last episode, missing out on the playoffs by a single point, and unfortunately, we are still here in the Championship. Now, we scored 4 in our last 3, so we are in the shop window at the moment, and teams are looking around. We did have that offer last episode from Wolves, which we rejected, largely down to the fact that I don't think I want to be playing Championship football anyways. And I just thought we'd start today's episode kind of going through a few comments that were left, because there were some really good comments from the last episode. So before we jump into what we're going to do, I just wanted to address some comments. So firstly, we have a comment from Ozzy, who says, as a viewer of the series, that he would like us to play in the Prem. Obviously, I had an idea that you guys were going to say, if it was a team in the Championship, stay at Derby. If it was a team outside the Championship, go. That's what I was expecting to kind of see from the voting in the poll that I put up. And 91%, I think, of people said if we get an offer outside the Championship, we should go. So that's, 91% of the viewership, which is madness. So yeah, as Ozzy says, would like to say play in the Prem. That will be something that happens, maybe not straight away, but definitely in the future. We then had Lucia. I apologise, by the way, in advance if I get any of your names wrong, who said join a Premier League club or any other better team, similarly to that one. But that comes down to the fact then that we need to move out of this division rather than staying in it. And I really like this one. It comes from Devon, who says, if there is no offer, I would stay at Derby and help them try and get promoted to the Premier League. However, I feel that this year could be a lot on you mentally, given the poor defence at times, poor passing, etc. We could, though, force a move in the January window. Hopefully a good offer comes in at the end of the month. Exactly that. If we're still here in January, we should be able to get ourselves a move away. I mean, we'll see what's going to happen. Now, the problem is, we are way too good for this division. We're 82 rated already. How many 82 rated strikers would be in the Championship? So, right now, all I can do is just wait for an offer. We've been transfer listed for the last month or so. Obviously, that Wolves offer came in. We didn't decide to go there. I feel that there's just no point leaving for a team that's in the same division as us. You know what I'm saying? But what I will say is, guys, as well, obviously, I have no way of actually making a team come in for us. They have to make the offer. I can't just randomly leave to a club. Like, I saw a few comments saying we should go to a specific team. I can't control that. They have to actually make the offer. So hopefully you understand that. So, I mean, 3 games in. We've won 2, lost 1. Wolves are running away with the division, like I expected. But the reason I didn't go to Wolves was because, like I said, they're playing Championship football anyway. I kind of want out of this division. So we're going to go into the first game. We're going to play against QPR. We're going to hopefully score a goal or 2, keep ourselves in that window, and then have an offer somewhere. Ideally, I am kind of thinking to myself, I do want to go maybe out of the Championship and out of England altogether. I kind of want to go and see what it's like playing in a different country for a bit, then maybe come back to the Premier League. But still, whatever offer comes in, provided it's out of the Championship, we will be accepting it in today's episode, if it is out of the Championship. So without further ado, first game coming up. Let's see how we play. First chance looking like it's going to present itself towards QPR. Ball whipped in. Engels heads out. Only as far as Luongo. He's going to find Sia. Lays it inside towards Scowen. And they're on the front foot here, QPR. Lovely ball. Smith's effort going to go wide of the post. Again, though, we don't really defend very well. That was the main problem. And that's going to be one thing that really frustrates us. I said earlier, though, worst case scenario, we go to January, we get an offer in January, leave then. That's basically it. Because if this saga is still going on, I've got a feeling that we won't be playing as many games for Derby here if we're still transfer listed and the saga's continuing. If you've got a want-away player, they don't play that many games. There's a nice little 1-2 played. Oh, he asked for it to be played, and it was actually through a man. Here is Holmes. I don't really know what he's going to do here because he's got 2 men he's trying to beat. He's actually won a free kick. Well done. He didn't have any support there, so that is the best case scenario he could have got. Honestly, wasn't expecting him to do anything. Why am I taking this? Why am I taking this free kick? No idea why. I'm going to put it into the mixer anyway. That's a poor delivery from myself. Why am I taking the free kick? I surely should be in the box. Never mind, I've got to strike it on the edge of the area, and I've put it over. I don't know why I'm on that free kick. I really don't. If it's inside here and I can shoot, fair enough. But not when it's there. I would have thought you'd need a little bit of height in the box to try and win the header, but never mind. Apparently not. As we do play a nice 1-2 down the right to Josef Zoon. He's going to lay it inside. Get there, Ledley. He hasn't done it. It's cleared away. But they're doing really well here, QPR, in stopping that potential opening for that curling shot. You've seen it in the previous games. Lawrence, that should have been a free kick. We've got on the end of this, put a cross in. It's there, headed in. It's 1-0 Derby. We've taken the lead, and it's Holmes with a finish from our cross. I'm going to be honest, I didn't mean to put that onto Holmes' head like I did. I just put the cross in and just literally hoped that someone's going to get there. And he's done very well with his header, actually, to his credit. Very, very well indeed. And he puts us 1-0 in front. So we've got an assist. We are showcasing that we're more than just goals here. You could argue the keeper's starting position is completely wrong and that he should have done better. But we're not going to complain because we do have the opening goal of this game. Holmes with it right on the stroke of half-time. QPR 0, Derby 1. Yes, Tom Lawrence has played us in. I'm in a bad area, though. I'm going to have to cut this back if I can. Nope, but it's going to might actually fall for him. Lawrence hit that. Took too long. He's still got it, though. Lawrence! And it's wide of the post. Should have been Derby 2, QPR 0. We should have been 2-0 in front there. Wasted chance, but the pass through from Lawrence actually sent us incredibly wide there. Had to try and recover it. And I wasn't going to get a shot away. Just had to put it back into the area. Largely, we're just playing an assist game at the moment, which I don't mind. But at the same time, if I'm trying to get a move away, I need to try and get a few shots away. Try and grab a goal here because it's great and all getting the assists, but I don't even think we're going to get man of the match here. As I need to get on the ball a bit more as well. Little one round the corner. Play that. Oh, it's got to go through. Come on. All right, we've got a little bit of space here, but I don't want to pass this. I'm going to try and get it on the left foot. I've got it on the left foot, curl. Well, it's the last kick of the game anyway, so it doesn't matter. We've won 1-0. That was one of the worst finishes I think I've ever done. We'll just write that off as a bad finish. We get the win, but it wasn't a great performance. We don't even get man of the match. I'm not sure that's going to do much in the way of trying to get us an offer from somewhere. But nevertheless, it is a win, and we are in a good position now. Puts us into the top 6 at least. My only problem is that we weren't convincing there. We did make many mistakes again, so we need to improve on that regard. Nevertheless, the win is good. We're still waiting on an offer, though. I genuinely don't know what to think. If none comes in, I don't know what to do. Just checking here as well, you can see it doesn't actually say approached or interest or whatever from like it normally does. Just interesting to see. Is the squad report going to tell us anything either? Let's have a look. No, it just says transfer listed. So I don't actually know if any team is interested, but we are excellent form apparently. In which case, again, that might work in our favour. Next up is Brighton. They visit Pride Park here against us. I'm going to see if we can get ourselves the win. I am looking pretty good in terms of my fitness. I thought I'd be a little bit, bad for this one. But still, this is going to be a tough test. Obviously, they came down from the Premier League last year. So they're one of the sides that look like they could be favourites to win the league or even go up like Wolves were. I'm not quite sure where they actually are in the table at the moment. Let's check that out when we get in game. All right, well, I just sat through it and it didn't actually show me the table. Instead, it's showing us a player to watch in Pascal Gross. So we won't actually know where Derby are in the, Brighton are in the table. Hence, I still have absolutely no idea how this is going to go. Now, there is a little bit of thing here. Obviously, I do know about these players because we do have a series currently in the career mode with Brighton. Cheeky little plug. If you haven't already seen it, go check it out. We're into Season 2 of that series, and there's a lot of familiar faces in this Brighton side. Let me say that for sure. We line up like this, though, obviously. It's a strong team again. Craig Bryson on the bench. Leroy Fer in there as well. Waghorn hasn't even played a game. I don't think I've ever seen him on the pitch here in this season for us, which is surprising considering he's a number 9. Keeping him out of the side at the moment, though. 4 goals and an assist in our first 4 games. You don't touch form like that. So there's Pascal Gross in there. I've seen Izquierdo. I've seen Lewis Dunk. I'm pretty sure they've got Davy Proper. There he is as well. Ali Razor still here. Oh, my goodness. Florin Andone. It's a good Brighton team, this. It's a really good Brighton team. Martin Montoya, Matty Ryan, Bernardo. I mean, there's a lot of familiar faces in there. And a lot of players that actually would be still playing in my team. So this is going to be interesting. Don't know why my guy's falling over when he plays a pass. Keeps doing this. Josef Soon, dink that back stick, mate. There it is. It's put in. Header. It's a goal. We got our opening goal of the episode, guys. Derby 1, Brighton 0. We fool the defence of the Brighton side. And we are able to nod ourselves in front here. A really, really nice goal as well. What a ball in from Josef Soon on this occasion. The first one he put in went straight out of play, but this time it was golden. You can see us there. Dunk has absolutely no idea where we are. Then he leaves us completely unmarked. And if I didn't score from that, there would have been a problem. But we do. So, 5th goal of the campaign now. And also a headed goal as well into the back of the net. You've got to mark better than that, Lewis Dunk. You're captain in your side today. He's still a captain in my Brighton save as well. So he is a good defender. But there, he just lost his concentration for a second. And we were able to capitalise. Derby 1, Brighton 0. Uh-oh, Brighton are in. Oh, is that a block? How has he missed that? That's ridiculous. Brighton with a massive opportunity, and he should have scored. It should have been 1-1. I thought it took a deflection. That's why I said, like, you know, is he giving a goal kick? Because that looked like it took a deflection. But no, the guy just completely missed it. Horrendous effort. I can't get that ball under control. Good work, Lewis Dunk. Honestly, guys, like I said, not confident at 1-0. I'm very much going to keep saying that because Brighton do have the capabilities. I mean, look at this. One pass and they're already in. Pascal Gross's delivery. Curtis Davis heads out. I've got to try and challenge for this against Lewis Dunk. I'm not going to get there. Actually, poor pass. And now, why you... See what I mean, guys? Why did he return... Oh, no. No. Why did he return it straight away? If he'd have given me like a second to get in front of him, I might have had the opportunity. Holmes is in. I've given a poor first touch, but I've managed to square it. What a save! That is a massive save. Matty Ryan, take a bow. Oh, brilliant. Holmes dinked that. There it is. Oh, Lawrence is there. It's 2-0 Derby. We are heading to a massive 3 points here at Pride Park. This is what I'm talking about. When we play good stuff, there's every chance we're going to get ourselves promoted out of this division. Problem is, we're so inconsistent, but that is a great move, and it's a great header from Tom Lawrence as well. He had 2 to aim for there, Holmes, myself and Lawrence. It goes towards him. He just lost that 50-50 battle there, and there is the delivery in. Montoya gets underneath the ball. He doesn't judge the flight. Lawrence does. You can see me there. I'm running towards his back post thinking, if you miss it, mate, I'm going for that. He doesn't know, and it is Derby 2, Brighton 0. Should now be 3 points in the bag. Bryson, giving away. Get back. No, Izquierdo's got there. This is bad. Pascal Gross. There's still a long time left in the game, actually. There is still time for Brighton if they can find a goal now. Ali Reza, Florian Andone. Lovely play. Izquierdo, he skied it. He has skied their biggest chance of their second half. Oh, dear, dear me. Brighton have been wasteful here. Really have. It's still going to be the win. But the problem is we still are yet to receive an offer. So it's all well and good as doing this. But if we don't get an offer... Oh, my goodness me. Good save, keeper. If we don't get an offer, then what do we do? Full-time whistle's gone. 2-0 win, more 3 points on the board. Puts us in the top 4, I think. This is a much different start to that we had last season. At this point, we were like in the bottom side of the table. It was ridiculous how poor our start was. Wolves again winning, though, by a goal to nil against Reading. Keeps them top. They're going to run away with the division this year, very much like Stoke did, I think, last year. But we still can go up. Okay, so Wolves and Swansea with 5 wins from 5. We've had 4 wins from 5, obviously in the top 6 right now. We are only behind Cardiff by 1 goal difference. Bristol City in there on 13 points. Norwich, there's some big teams actually littered about. But again, we've had a good start to this campaign. I wanted to address something as well. I did see a comment saying that we could take away our transfer request and then re-put it in. The problem with that is that we didn't have a long time left, so obviously it takes a couple of days for it to be withdrawn. Please be an offer. Please be an offer. No! It takes a while for it to be withdrawn, and then obviously to put it back in again, it also takes a couple of days. So like there's a long span of time that it takes. So we've got Leeds to come now in this game here. I believe if I play this, we will then go into transfer deadline day. Could be a situation where I try and wait for an offer on deadline day. That could be the thing we do, but obviously still waiting for that offer to actually come in. I believe I got a pro award as well. So again, in the shop window, potentially maybe a team will come along. 5 goals in 5 games with an assist. I think like that's good form. So if there's any nudity, please be an offer. 2 emails. Crying out loud. Like, listen, I'm pretty happy to be called up for England. But at the same time, I was hoping it would be an offer, you know? Nevertheless, we jump into the game against Leeds. We'll play this one out. And then we'll do deadline day. And hopefully get an offer there. So, up next is Leeds at the East Point Arena, a.k.a. Ellen Road. Strong team again. They've got, obviously, Samu's size is unbelievable. But we are, I feel, favourites. Sakho's delivery early on. Headed in. Sai's winning that. against our centre-back is not a good look. I don't know how that happened. Hadi Sakho back in towards Kamaru, who gets the shot away. And it was the first opportunity of the game going the way of Leeds United, but it's put wide of the post. Nevertheless, we need to try and win this one, keep the pressure on the top two. I think it might just be a playoff aim for us this season. Lovely. Holmes, play me in. We are in behind here. Got to finish this, though. That is the thing. We've got to finish it, and finish it we have. Leeds 1, Derby 0. It's taken us 7 minutes to find the breakthrough here. A great finish at the end of this one as well. I just feel like they fell asleep here. You can see the ball isn't a difficult one. Holmes has to play us in. Then we get straight on in the goalkeeper. And the only finish there was to go back across him into that bottom corner. And we did just that. 1-0 up Derby. Another 3 points potentially in the making here. Cooper and Janssen, you'd expect better from the pairing for Leeds. But they weren't able to see that run coming in. As Calvin Phillips now gives it away. What is that? Just not strong enough Leeds at the moment. But he has battled pretty well actually to keep me there. That was actually good from him in the end. Oh, lovely play from Leeds. Sakho. I mean, he just wasted it after that. Everything was good about that until the last bit. As Lawrence doesn't actually get on that. But that is a good ball from Holmes for us to chase. Where are the Leeds backline at the moment? I have no idea. We've managed to get it on the left foot. We're in again. And it's 2-0 Derby. Second goal of the afternoon for us. We just walked it through pretty much. I might bump up the difficulty actually to legendary now. Now that we are a higher overall, I'm starting to get used to the finishing mechanic and such. Because this defensively was a bit shoddy from Leeds. Nevertheless, I mean, like I said previously, the difficulty only affects how easy it is for me to run past people rather than anything else. But nevertheless, that is a good finish. And we take a 2-goal lead, both of which scored by us. This is exactly what we needed. Deadline day now might be very interesting for us. Leeds with another chance to put a cross in. It goes back to Barry Douglas. We know his danger from set pieces and crosses, but they haven't actually put the ball in. To be fair to them, this first half, they've had it in these sort of areas, and then that's what happens. Their delivery's been poor. So I can understand why there is reluctance to start putting the crosses in now, because, again, another poor delivery whipped in. Here is Barry Douglas. Back to his left midfielder. We've won it straight back, though. Oh, my goodness me. That was good play. Oh, my goodness. We're in for a hat-trick if we can play the ball through. Needs to go sooner. I'm offside now. But Josefson will get on that, I think. Wait a minute. Janssen's completely messed that up. Deliver it. Cross. Lawrence. 3-0. Am I onside? I am onside. It's going to be 3-0 Derby. I wanted the hat-trick. Obviously, we'll take that because you can only get as many goals as you can. But Leeds are crumbling here at the back. I don't know what's happening to them defensively. This is not what you'd expect from a Marcelo Bielsa side. It really isn't. Poor first half showing. And Lawrence heads us 3-0 in front. And it's like I mentioned, guys. It's not the aspect that we are absolutely dismantling them. They have had the chances in and around our box, but their final ball has been shoddy. Oh, shoddy. What's the word? Shoddy? Shoddy. That seems like a better one. Yeah, honestly, Hadi Sakho, he's had 3 or 4 crosses now from that wide area, and he hasn't been able to put any of them onto a Leeds shirt. You can see they've had 60% of the possession there in this first half, and yet we are 3-0 in front. Shows you that possession is not the game. I'm sure everyone inside Ellen Road is going to be bitterly disappointed with the way they played there. They are showing signs that they can create a chance, but they need to sort out defensively. This is going to get worse for them if they don't, especially considering the fact that both of our goals came from largely not a lot. One pass through and then us running through. Not good defending, but I'm sure they'll get a chance, and I'm sure they'll probably score in the second half. Nice football from Derby, and he's through on goal. We've laid him in. It's got to be. It's 4-0. We are demolishing them. If an offer doesn't come in, guys, we look pretty good, actually. I'm not going to lie. We're looking okay. This might be the year. Might be the year. Look at this drag back in towards Ledley, and he's got to finish that, and does. It's just really nice play all across the board. But if you're looking at this, from a higher tier team perspective, I don't know why there's no offering for us. I'm going to assume that the lower tier Premier League sides just can't afford us, and the higher ones aren't willing to take a punt on us. Therefore, we're just stuck here. I mean, we've been called up for England again. So that's showing you that clearly Southgate thinks we've got something. Ayling, forward for Leeds now, who need to get themselves on the board. Hadi Sakho, better delivery needed. Again, though, straight to a Derby shirt. He's done that all afternoon long so far. Lovely what I want to with Lawrence. We're going to get this ball in towards Fur. Play it. There we go. We're in again. This Leeds back line, appalling today. We might finish this, and we do. 5-0 derby. I have no words to describe what is happening to this Leeds backline. There's the hat-trick for us. I don't know what to say. 5-0 derby. They're trying to play offside. It's not offside. We do it brilliantly. You know what? I expected Leeds to be a really tough test here today. This might even get to double figures. We've defended well, don't get me wrong. But like that again. No pressure, and Lewis Baker's giving it away. In fact, in fairness, so have I. And then I didn't fight for it. So, there we go. Cross in again. This time punched out by the keeper. Another one of Hadi Sakho's crosses go astray. First time. Janssen does well against me. Trying to use strength. I've tried to play Ledley in, but he's not going to reach it. Danger, though, for Leeds. Full-time whistle goes. I don't know what we've seen here at Ellen Road, but what I do know is we're taking away the match ball. And that is a big say. Come and get me. First hat-trick as well of our career. I do just want to show you guys again. Look at this. 5 shots on target. We took all 5. It's not like we battered them. They had more possession. And I'm thinking they had more possession actually in our half as well than we did. They weren't able to do it. Pass accuracy at 91%, comparing it to our 90. If you actually look at passes played, though, I'm betting we didn't play half as many as they did. Not at all. In terms of performance as well. Oops, wrong one. In terms of performance, like, passes completed. Look at this. Sakho, misplacing 6. Lee's just not able to get in the game today. That was a really poor. Crosses completed. He converted 2 of 5. Like, that's not good enough. Compare that to us. 1 of 2 for Josef Soon, 0 of 3 for Lawrence, but it didn't matter. Honestly, shocking performance from Leeds there at Ellen Road. 5-0 win for Derby. 5 shots on target, taking them all. Wolves win again by a goal to 0. Not surprising. And that puts us into deadline day. Let's have a look at the table just quickly. So yeah, Swansea win again, Wolves win again. We're up to 4th. Happy days. Okay then, people. Here we are in deadline day. We're going to skip through the day. See if we get an offer after that 5-0 win against Leeds. If we do not, I do have a plan though. So don't you worry about it. So, we're into 7 hours to go then of deadline day. 6. He's going to go down here, and I don't think we're actually going to get an offer, which is going to be annoying in a sense. But at the same time, there isn't a lot we can do about it. So down to 5 hours. Still continuing down to 4. Come on, somebody just make an offer. Last hour of the... Come on, you know you want it. You know you want to take us somewhere else, okay? 2 more hours remaining. Last hour. Okay, right. Don't worry though, guys. I do have a plan. Deadline day has ended. Okay, so I do have a plan. Watch what I'm going to do in a second. So what I'm going to do... how are we looking for the England game, actually? Obviously, depending on that... What's just happened to my menu? There we go. We have England. Got to play for England in a couple of days' time. But I do have a plan, like I said, so don't worry about it. Player of the month as well. So we've got European Championship qualifiers to come here now. One against Scotland, which I will be playing. But in my plan, guys, is to try and see if I can get an offer somewhere here. And then, obviously, what happens is when you accept it, in the following January, you will leave. If it doesn't work, then I'm going to have to rethink this scenario. So we're going to play this game against Scotland anyway, obviously for England. Then, of course, I don't think we'll be picked for the game against Italy. So we will make our England second game debut. It's not a debut, is it? What am I talking about? We'll make our second appearance for England at Wembley up against Scotland in some European qualifiers. So that should be quite fun. So we're going to do that now. And then, like I said, I'll sim a couple of days to try and get an offer and then let you guys make a decision. Because I've got a feeling we will get an offer outside the window. Who it's from, though, I don't know. So... Because you can have that happen. But then obviously you can't join them to January. So then it's making the decision of, do we go? Do I sim till January and then go there? Or do we just play through till January? So let's see what happens anyway. If you guys remember, I did say as well that we were fighting it out with the Czech Republic and Greece for the last spot in this European Championships group stage. We are still in that same scenario. So we still have to try and do our best in order to try and, I guess, win this game here and make sure that we don't mess up against them. We have a game against Italy to come as well, which could be a really tough one, that one. They're top of the group stage. Imagine if we win that, though. That would be some story. Nevertheless, we are underway here already in the game. Dele Alli putting that one out of play. It's going to be a Scotland goal kick. We did score in our England debut. Let's see if we can grab another one. Nice play. Walker back into my feet. Curler! It's 1-0 England! As soon as we get that ball in that position, you know what is coming. Why are we able to do it for England? But then when I get into Derbyshire, it's like, I can't find that. Top corner, England 1, Scotland 0. If there's anybody watching the internationals this week, make an offer. That's all I'm going to say. Make an offer, because you want quality like this in your team. What a finish. Right in that top corner. One touch. Then we just pick our spot, curl it in. Accuracy is there. Keeper doesn't get near it. England 1, Scotland 0. We lead here at Wembley in the European Championship qualifiers. Can't get my words out today. Struggling with that. Nevertheless, 1-0 in front, and that is a big statement. Half-time whistle goes here at Wembley. We lead by a goal to 0, courtesy of our strike in that top bins. Nice finish as well. Denmark beating Greece, which helps us out as well, because that means that they drop points. And I wasn't sure about the other game. It was 1-0 to somebody, but I skipped past it. So yeah, Denmark beating Greece is a good scoreline at the moment. If it stays that way, happy indeed, because that will put us into second and we'll be points away from them. I think the game against Italy might be away as well. We might actually get picked for it at this rate. The way we're playing, 2 goals in 2 games for England. There's every possibility that it might actually be a case we're picked for it. Nice ball out wide. That is good. Walker's delivery. Too much on it. Kane sends us in. Oh, what a save. That is big from the Scotland goalkeeper. What a save. He was on my weak foot, so I just had to kind of shoot and just hope. But that is a good save from the Scotland goalkeeper. Credit to him. Got to actually give credit to Scotland all around, because they could have easily let this one go. But they're playing some good football, and they will create a chance here. That's a nice ball out wide played by us. And we're going to get the return pass as well. I'm inside on the left foot. Chance. I'm a bit greedy at the moment. It's because I see the golden light, and I'm just like, let me get it. I'm not sure why I'm on the edge of the area. I feel like I should have been in the area, but hey, no complaints from me. McGregor has come off. Not the MMA fighter, that is. The footballer. Nice little 1-2, Dele Alli. And they're giving me a lot of space here. I messed that up, didn't I? Well done, Dan. Nice ball through. We're in again. I'm going to have to hit this right-footed, though. Are you kidding me? Are you actually having a laugh right now? I've got to be honest. I didn't mean to do a chip shot. That was supposed to be a driven shot. So, I mean, even scoring from it would be ridiculous. But we hit the post. It's ended 1-0 here at Wembley, so we do get the win in the European Championship qualifiers, which is nice. Can't believe we didn't score a second, though. To be fair, we deserve the win. Czech Republic beat Italy. Wow. So Denmark hold on to the 2-1 win against Greece, so it does mean that, that we do actually move in front. But Czech Republic keep with us because they beat Italy, so they're on 14 points themselves. Holy moly. We're only ahead on goal difference. This is going to be very interesting. Wait, it's the last game. Oh my goodness me, it's the last game. The Czech Republic are playing against Greece. If they win and we don't beat Italy, England don't qualify for the European Championships. And we have actually been picked for it as well, so we're going to go ahead and play this. Oh my goodness me, this is a huge game. Absolutely huge. I mean, we just need to win. Win and they're in. If we don't win, though, we're not playing in the European Championships. This could be big. Okay, we've got a little bit of space down the right. Verratti's also yellow carded, so I'm going to take him on, because if he takes me out, it's going to be a red card for the Italian, but he hasn't done. He's done pretty well defensively. Is that Ali it's come off of? No, it will be a corner. We get ourselves a corner. We need to try and take this as well. We're 16 minutes in. Actually, look at this. Look at the space I've got. Look at the space I have. Chance to put a cross in now. In it goes. Oh, Dele. Get on that. Oh, look at the space again. Way too much time from the Italians that they're giving me here. Verratti again is the man trying to mark me. Little ball through to Ali. It's England 1, Italy 0. We find the breakthrough. We need to win the game, remember, if you want any chance to get into the European Championships. And we have taken the lead here. Nice ball through. Dele Alli takes the shot off. And it's a good finish, in all honesty. Donnarumma can't do a lot about it. Again, I just knew Verratti was yellow carded, so it was about trying to take him on. When I realised the shooting opportunity had gone, it was about finding a man. We found Dele Alli as I've taken the controller wire out of my controller. My bad. But Ali finishes it. And we are now winning the game by a goal to 0. Oh, Italy again are letting me in far too easily. On the left foot, we've gone. Curling. Oh, we've hit the post now. So unlucky. He's come back to Ali. Ali's in there. We need to try and get it somewhere. Harry Kane shoots. It's going to be blocked. It's headed in. Donnarumma easy for him in the end. We've hit the post. You've got to be joking me. You have to be joking me right now. Good header back as well from Italy. Jorginho in towards Insigne. Back to Jorginho. Bonaventura now. Switching the play to Verdi. He goes backwards towards Verratti. Giving away. Big block. Oh, that's a poor pass. That's a really, really poor pass. Offside whistle goes. It is England 1, Italy 0 here at the break. We do need this win, remember. So it's a good result to get off out of that first half. Again, there hasn't been a lot, though. Greece are beating the Czech Republic, I believe, there. So a draw would be enough here, provided that that result stays the same. Obviously, we don't want to rely on the draw, so we do need to win this game anyway. Here is Ali again. Needs to try and get us going again, because up until after I hit that post, we haven't done a lot. Ball in towards Kane, cleared away by Italy. Second half coming up. Here is Kyle Walker. Chance to put a cross in. I'm going to give him an option. Never mind, it's gone all the way through. Cross whipped in. Italy clear away again. It's not fully cleared away, though. Ali goes for a throw-in. I mean, the way it's going, I'm pretty much thinking that it's going to be England who go through, as there is a change being made for it. In fact, there's also... Wait, I'm coming off. Southgate's made the decision to bring myself and Eric Dyer off and bring on Raheem Sterling and Jesse Lingard. Okay. Well, Gareth, let's see if this is the right decision, because if they score now, the attacking intent was coming through us. So, Raheem Sterling obviously maybe switched formation and that's why he's done it, or maybe Sterling's just gone up for, I mean, already Sterling's giving the ball away, so... interesting decision from Gareth. Trippier, Sterling. 4 minutes to play. Lingard, back towards Sterling. Trippier's made the run down the right. Sterling instead looks inside, gives it towards Harry Kane, shoots it straight in the hands of Donnarumma. It's another registered shot on target, though, so it's good for Harry Kane, but he needs to get that finishing boots on. Nice header one as well. We're 2 minutes away from seeing this game out. Kane, Ali again. Good football, this from England. Trippier, back towards Ali. Trippier, back towards, is the man on the right-hand side, Ali. Little 1-2s between the two of them. Just keep it here, it's fine, boys. We're just running the clock down. It's Chamberlain inside the box, and he makes it 2-0 with an absolutely brilliant goal. Step overs, in off the crossbar. 92 minutes gone. The next kick will end off this game, but this is a quality finish from Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. Can't ask for much more than that. Another look at this goal. Look at this. Ali towards the feet of Chamberlain. Step overs, gets him round his man. Bang, pulls the trigger in the back of the net. No doubt about that one. It drops in. And England take a 2-0 win, sending them through to the next round of the European Championships. Or should I say the finals of the European Championships. Because obviously this is the group stage to qualify. There is the win. It does not matter how it has finished in the Czech Republic against Greece and themselves, because we have won here. Disappointing for them, because they did beat Italy as well. Italy didn't even register a shot. Disappointing. Czech Republic did draw in the end, but it's not enough to get themselves through. Denmark beating Scotland. So disappointing from them. There we go. Qualify for the European Championships have been done. Okay then, guys. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to skip past these games here. We're going to skip to, I think, here, right? And just see, because I've got a feeling that an offer might come in from somewhere. Obviously, the way we've played against the two international games there, that shows quality. So I'm hoping somebody looks at that and thinks we'll make an offer. If not, my plan is to... Okay, so draw against Burton Albion, loss against Forest. Not ideal, but hey. And still no email. Sick. Let me get rid of all these messages for the second. You never know. Might make a difference. And then we'll skip to the Norwich game. But as I'm going to the Norwich game here, who are in 5th. Stop simulation. Okay, so still no offer. Right, so here's my plan. Because obviously we're playing to January, I'm going to play month by month. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play 2 games in a month, right? And then, so obviously we'll play Norwich and Brentford, and then we'll probably play 2 of these games here and sim the rest. And then, obviously go into the month of November and then the month of December. So that means that we have 3 more episodes in the Championship at least, and then we'll be in January. Hopefully by that time, an offer will have come in and we'll be ready to join them. In between then, we might get an offer at some stage. So obviously if I accept that, I'll then reevaluate the situation. But we are remaining a Derby player. For now, we'll be playing it month by month and then seeing an offer comes in. If it doesn't, like I said, we'll wait until January, see what happens there. So that is how we're going to end today's episode off. We have had a pretty bumper episode today, but hopefully you did enjoy it. If you did, a like would be greatly appreciated. As always, guys, thank you so much for all of your support on the channel. Really appreciate it as well. If you are excited for the next episode, make sure you're subscribed by hitting the button down below. Until next time, guys, I'll see you all again soon. Adios.